going on YouTube? I have an amazing gameplay today for you. In this gameplay, we're going to be taking on the most recent LCQ winner, SEO Drip. And by the time you're watching this, you've already seen him playing the Madden Bowl. Know how high-powered his Philadelphia offense is. Know how great his dollar and his switch stick is. And I'm going to be breaking down the mental chess match that both me and SEO Drip had. I'm going to be breaking down his coverages and how I like to attack, be one step ahead. And then also showing you guys how the switch stick impacts offense and defense in Madden 25 and Madden going into the future. So let's get into it now. I'm going to break this down. Offense and defense is going to be a great video. So first things first, we are on offense. We are in this run and gun playbook. And as you see, he is in this dollar defense. A lot of this gameplay, he's going to just be running this cover 4 loop. And you're going to see in the second half, he starts to switch it up a little bit. But it's going to be cover 4 loop. He adjusts really, really well. You know, he doesn't really just send the stock cover 4 a lot. You're going to see a couple of his main adjustments is he's going to occasionally, you know, put this guy, this DT out in a vert hook. He's going to sometimes, you know, just run a vert hook right here. And then a lot of the times he's just running this cover 2 defense with a vert hook in the quarter. And it's very hard to beat. He made the LCQ, won the LCQ for a reason. And let's just break down how I adjust to his defensive scheming. And then obviously we'll get into his offense in a little bit. First things first, we're going to establish the play action game, see what type of shells he's running. Dollar defense, it could be one of really 2 to 3 shells. It's going to be a lot of just stock cover 4. And you're really reading in dollar the slot corners. You know, the game has changed a lot. It's more defensive now. And you can't really read these guys as much as you can read these guys right here. The slot corners and obviously the linebackers. So that's what Madden is now. It's you're reading these slot corners and the linebackers, more so the outside DBs. You're going to use the 16 spaces, the Madden chess match to really just outthink your opponent. Right here, you're going to see it's just stock cover 4. Pretty much what everyone runs first and 10. I'm not expecting crazy adjustments. And we have actually a nice combo. You're going to see this little hitch sits down. I make a kind of questionable read. He has an amazing switch stick, but he bounces up. Throw the drag instead of that little hitch route. The one thing I will say, I was not as comfortable in the running gun as I could have been. It's an amazing offense. Same as Philadelphia, normal doubles. You could really attack the field. It's just reading the switch stick, reading these slot zones, and you will have a lot of success. So we're just going to read these slot zones, see what he's doing with his linebackers. You see he's motioning over his linebacker because he's going to run this loop, put him on that blitz angle, and we're just going to see what we end up doing right here. So first 2 plays, we're just running what we're comfortable with, and we're going to go off that. So you see right here, hard flat, and then a hard flat. I can throw this tight end right here. I could throw this post also on the undercut. See right here, we're going to just throw it kind of down. That way his safety right here, you know, he's running up. He can't get there unless he has an amazing switch stick, but we're going to pass lead it down, and there's just no way he's going to be able to get this. See right here, we get swatted, unfortunately. You know, a little bad of a break, but it was wide open. The post and the slant combo, you're going to see it just occupies the user. So he hard flats this, right? Or purple, I'm not sure. His user has to guard one of the 2 things. It's either going to be him guarding this slant that's continuing go over there, or he has to guard this post. I missed the read. I got to throw this like down right here. Easily could throw it. It might get KO'd, but there's just no way it gets picked if I just throw it down. In route would have worked really well right here as well. I kind of waited a little bit on the read, and because of that, you know, it gets swatted down. Could have been a pick. So moving on to the next set of downs, I'm reading the defense. It's just I'm gonna run the same kind of shell or same type of play concept I just ran. This time he covered 2s. I could have instantly thrown this flat right here because he takes the vert hook that was kind of playing underneath and switch sticks onto this incoming slant. This is actually great adjustments. The next thing he does, he knows I ran the PA, you know, snag, so he mans up his user to my post. Great adjustments right here. So I have the tight end and I have this, and that's about it. The only things I'm really going to be able to throw on this drive, on this play, because he makes some great adjustments. He mans up his user to my post, switch sticks onto the slot corner to take away the slant. I have some good time, good pocket, get a little lucky right here, an amazing playmaker. So I did a lot of right there, but I also got a little bit of lucky. Got a little lucky to have that much time. So you see right here, playmakers up, beautiful playmaker. That's something that's kind of hard to get every single time. You know how the running back in routes kind of just, they're either good or they're bad. They're hit or they're missed. So very rare for that to happen. We get kind of lucky, and we're moving the chains. So like I said, I'm starting to read what he's going to give me. Right here, I think I just go simple, basic, nice, easy concept. We're going to put this out route right here to take away, this flat and maybe hold this guy right here. And what we're going to do is just zig it right here. Zig it route, throw it in that open space. All these are decoy routes. I have this wheel, this streak on the running back, and then a post to kind of just take away his user to get him away from the zig route. We know he's blitzing this guy. He can switch stick onto this guy, and if he does, we'll throw this out route. This has to be very coordinated. We're reading the adjustments. We're reading the switch stick. Throw these reads very fast as we can. Got to make quick reads. So once more, he goes with a cover 2, soft squat, cover 2. This might have been a cover 3 or cover 4 zone. I'm not sure. That's one thing I do have trouble with sometimes is reading. This, honestly, not looking at it, it could be a 30. It could be a deep zone. I could have maybe snuck this in, but this is the read right here. We see how we take away this flat, pull him out. We take away his user with this post, and then we take away, this is just a decoy route or a backup route, right? And we throw that with good timing. We don't get a first down, but we take 2nd and 3 any day of the week. So see how we're just reading the defense, running some of our really good plays and concepts, and we're reading the slot corners. That's what Madden is now. This is why I was struggling a little bit during LCQ time in the past couple weeks. You got to read the slot corners. You can't read the safeties. Sometimes you'll have that touchdown to the Sam Laporta on the YSL touchdown up the middle of the field, but for the most part, it's really just reading the slot corners, and I understand that now. I really do understand. You got to read the slot corners. Are they hard flats or are they vert hooks? And you got to just put a drag on the field, or you put a zig and a speed out. If it's a vert hook, you're gonna go speed out. If it's cover 2, then you fade it. It's really all it is, right? You got to read the slot corners, and then from there you'll be able to kind of understand what's going on. Right here, we're running the same type of concept. Actually, not really. This is, I believe, I actually go double corner routes right here. Okay, so this is something I saw someone do. I wanted to try it. Instantly missed the R1 read. I had it. We're literally on the short side. It's really probably not the best idea, but we're flooding it with 3 corner routes. It's something I saw someone do. I think he manned up the backside. What does he do right here? No, we had the backside open. Like I said, you take the flat, but we kind of just throw it up, highball it, and we get a little lucky. He had a cloud flat there. I don't know if he was going to get there. It wasn't the best read, but we had 3 different players on one side. We had to take our chances and throw the deep ball, and we end up getting to the 4-yard line. So see right here, the red zone, it gets a little tough, right? We run jet sweep right here. Very predictable play call. We lose 6 yards, so not ideal right there. Right here, we're trying to cook something up, right? What we're doing right here is we're just reading the slot corner, right? So we have this little out route right here, and if he has a hard flat, we're just going to zip it into Julio Jones. It's going to get a little scary with this guy, and this guy right here. All on that side. He's probably going to have a hook curl, but that's all we're doing. We want to read if this guy goes out, if the hard flat or this guy goes out, we throw it to Julio. We throw it to this guy right here. And if he doesn't, we try to fit this pass into Chris Johnson. And obviously we are always going to have backup reads, right? We have this to pull this guy, and then we're going to try to, if we can, throw the slant anywhere in that window. And then obviously the post is a backup. Decent route combo, I won't lie. It looks a little confusing, but that's our goal. So his guy goes out, boom, I missed it. But he was running there initially with the switch stick, right? I also have this out route as well. I missed this. I could pass lead it kind of like up. We do playmaker it, and we actually get some yards on it. But that's where something like pass lead elite would have helped me out quite a bit. So right here, red zone, we go to a kind of like a trick play, little wide receiver screen. It's a glitch play. I'll say it, man. It's the red zone. I kind of got to pull out some unique gimmick kind of stuff to score. It ended up not working. We had to kick 3. So that was a great first drive. I'm really happy with how I did. I read his defense. I was one step ahead of him a lot. And you see right here, he gets a kick return to the 45, and we're in the dime 1-4. So he's in the dollar, we're in the dime. It's going to be the same type of offensive scheme, a lot of play action, picking up the loop blitz. Right here, he goes quick hike, and boom, instantly throws to his tight end. You see the tempo on him. He's going fast tempo, right? And he flips it now, so he's just throwing me a little bit off. He went fast tempo one play, then he goes slow tempo with a flip. But nonetheless, he's still going PA snag right here. We switch stick on to the tight end. He's going to just dump it down underneath. At least he tried to. We were actually getting some really good pressure in this game, which was, it's either hit or miss, right? You're going to get the pressure in the sheds or you're not. He had a lot of green grass right here. He had this post open. He had this drag open. We switched stick onto the corner route. Bad habit. I got to live with what happens with this corner route. But yeah, I got to start making adjustments, put my zones a little more aggressive. My yellows right here, you can see my yellow is far back. We do switch stick onto the post, but I don't know what he was throwing. He's probably throwing the drag, but still, that was not good defense at all. One thing I got to improve my adjustments for sure. You see right here, just simple cover 4 with a third. I'm going to switch stick onto the third. The third really here is for this tight end streak, right? If he goes up vertical, I could maybe switch stick onto the third rather than him playing more this way. He's going to play more, obviously, this way, as you see, with the zone assignment. So that's what the difference between thirds and quarters are. You see this quarter, he's directly playing back, giving up this whole area of the field. But he won't give up, the tight end to the outside, backside. So, yeah, that's pretty much the defensive shell. We're sending 3, trying to get a little pressure. Once more, he runs the same defense again. I messed up my switch stick, but yeah, we're not getting home. Making terrible adjustments as well. I got to start manning some people up. I was just expecting some of the other plays. Sail? I've been burnt by that tight end streak a little too much. That's probably why I give up the post a lot. But in reality, PA snag is more of the money play. See right here? It's super hard to stop both with the same look, right? Because let's just say you're setting up PA snag defense. You're going to man up this guy to this guy. You're going to probably play a hook down right here and then guard this drag, play a hook. But then the streak is just going to be wide open. So it's hard. That's what doubles is. That's what Philly and running gun is. You're stopping Y-Sail or you're stopping PA snag. And it's very hard to do both. If you stop both of those, then something else will be open, like a zig route, tight end corner. That's really what the chess match is. That's, what we're really adjusting for right here. This is our first play where switch stick is going to impact the game. He has a great combo right here. We're going to see the combo. He goes tight end slant. This is something that would have worked really, really well in the past. He's going to go zig route to hold my hard flat. And then I think he goes either streak or a post, one or the other, to hold this defender or pull him inside. And then on the backside, it's always going to be like a running back streak, table, or a wheel route. And then I think he goes flat right here or a wheel, one of the two. We have DT in a zone. He's going to back up here, play the running back wheel. And just read what we do with our slot corner. What did I tell you about the slot corners? It's all about the slot corners now. Obviously, you got to be able to defend the post with your quarters, your thirds, your cross man. But right here, we're going to play really good switch stick defense. And this is something that would have been open in years prior, right? This slant with the backside right here would have been open, money play. So hard to stop. We've all remembered that combo. But now we're able to take it away. But here's the thing. I take it away for a second, and then I bite back down because I know this is open. And I know his eyes are over here, right? I know his eyes are over here because everything else is covered. We're finally getting a little pressure. So we bite back down. We jump up, and then we bite back down. Switch stick, absolutely crazy, nice switch stick. It wasn't even that crazy, but that just goes to show in the red zone how hard and how knit it is, like how tight it is to fit those passes with those KOs. So I knew I'm just going to bite back down, right? If he throws that slant, so be my guest, right? I played it for a second, then I bit back down. That's how switch stick impacts the game on both offense and defense. Once more, we're back on offense, right? We're trying to cook up. We're going to see what he gives us. We're going to tight end drag, running back table. This is such a great combo, honestly, right? I love this combo a lot because you can read everything he's in. You can read this slot corner. We're going to go table route right here. His slot corner is probably in a vert hook, right? You see the way he's running inside. So we could dump it down there. We have a wheel route, which I don't really like too much. It's great versus man coverage and like cover 2. But this is more of just a spacing clear out route. I might as well use a flat right here next time rather than a wheel route, because you're going to see the wheel route is open, but you just can't throw it with this defender right here. It's such a hard throw without passing delete, and we're going to have a little drag, right? We're just spacing the field out, backside post if we have it. You're going to see, it's a great combo. It's a great combo. I have the table route. I instantly throw it. I thought I had this guy on like a little hook route, but ends up being a streak. But nonetheless, it works out in our favor. You just read the slots, take the yards that you're given, right? That's what dollar is. You got to read those slot corners. Dollar is so good. It's such a hard defense to, get big play after big play. Right here, you're gonna see the combo we call. We call a weird little combo. I did have this zig like right here, but since he's there, I get a little scared. I get tunnel vision. I look it off. Next read is the post. Honestly, not the best play. He switch sticks onto the post. Great switch stick. You see how good this man's switch stick is. And unfortunately for him, he can't pick it off. But thankfully for us, he's not in a position to pick it off. We'll take that incompletion KO. So I kind of went tempo right there. You see, sometimes going tempo isn't the move. Right here, all I'm looking for is this out all the way to the sideline. I just want to pass lead as far away as I can, because I know for a fact if there's just no way he's running cover 2 right here. 3rd and 2, I understand you might want to get a little aggressive, but cover 2 with no one back there is not the move. You see how no one is. This guy is right here. He's going to have to run all the way out there. It's just not going to happen if I have this guy on a go route, right? Which I do have in my back pocket. So that's all we're looking for right there is a little flat to get our first down. And we have it. It's just a little scary, right? Without the pass lead elite, it gets a little scary. I did miss this read right here. Boom, I zip it up. I think I was quick hiking him, honestly. I was having a lot of success if I quick hiked him. There's a lot of like free stuff I could have had, but I was just looking that down. So you can see right here, we're starting to get really comfortable on offense, in my opinion. Right here, this is how you read the defense, and you set it up and you be one step ahead. Right? Remember how I threw this little speed out that last play? Well, I know for a fact he's probably not going to want to give it up again, right? His idea is to either cloud flat this, which no one cloud flats this, right? Let's be honest. No one is going to get really aggressive, especially on a 1st and 10, because this guy is he's not going to get back there. If I have double streaks, which you'll see soon, it's going to be a touchdown. So what we end up doing is we just have this nice little play. It's sneaky. It's a fade. It just sits right here. I know for a fact, well, I don't know for a fact, but it's a great play to, hypothetical guess that he's going to probably have all his eyes on the out route that I just killed him with. So with that, we're just going to sneakily just throw this pass right here. You're going to see he's just adjusting for something, right? But you see right here, boom, just right in that nice green space. It's a seam streak, but it's going the other way, right? Usually you see the seam streak from the tight end. This guy, it's going the other way, right? I'm really like that play right there. It kills cover 3, cover 4. I think he adjusts as well, right? This looks like a hook zone, and because of that, his guy is probably running more towards this way rather than that way, because he's in a 3rd. But we end up hitting that nice green space of grass, get the conversion, and we're cooking up now. We're cooking up. Right here, I'm not sure what happens. Just look at his end. We had some things open, man. We had the zig route open. Right here, boom, we're going to have the zig route. We had this guy kind of open if we pass it down, but we get shedded instantly. Just crazy timing. This play right here, just get some yards back, have a seam streak on the field, have a drag. If he played the 5s right here, I was kind of cooked, honestly. I could have thrown that, maybe like undercut it, but we just take our drag and we move to a 3rd and 11. So right here, I'm in the middle of the field. This is going to be tough, right? I should play it safe. Right here, he gets aggressive, right? And I tip my cap. Good adjustments by him. I should have double faded this. It would have been a touchdown if I double faded it. But instead, I just do a speed out. Pretty lazy call. I was just thinking he was going to call cover 3 again, cover 4. He has a vert hook this time to pick up this guy right here. We have the drag. I could have thrown it maybe like right here, but I don't know if I have enough time. We have R1 going on the post, and then I have this, this streak, and then I have this post. Should have done it in route. In route would have been really nice right here. You're going to see the end result of this play. Everything was cage, right? He had the cloud. If I did the double fade, it might have worked. Everything was cage. There was nothing open. I have to force throw this post, and it gets switch stick. So there's right there another instance of the switch stick impacting the game. We're kind of just, now we're even on stops. Back to defense we go. And right here, like I'm telling you, like I wasn't playing the best defense. He has some great combos. You see he goes 5 out, takes away this guy. Pretty much I had to guard the tight end and this post. So I should have bit back up right there. He would have been able to throw the tight end. I switch stick on. We get a lucky shed. And no touchdown for him. Right here, late on the switch stick, nice little slant, I think, or drag to the tight end. So right now we are going to adjust to that. We're going to put this guy in a vert hook this time. He's going to play more to the inside and more like this way as well. You're going to see Sherman right here. He's going to make a really good play. Watch this post, right? He's going to have this post on the backside. Boom. Is it a vert hook? Let's see if I show my adjustment. Well, it is a vert hook. We know because the way he's playing. I have a bad user, but the vert hook plays really good on this post. He has to hold the ball, and he ends up getting shedded again. So we're playing good defense, right? I'm actually playing really good defense on him. Right here, I read the tight end seam. He hit us with it earlier in the game. We switch stick, nice, good timing. Break it up with the KO. And you're going to see we're playing really good defense right now. The one thing is I wish my user was better, right? Mechanical issue, my user, what am I doing right now? I could have just even user rushed. Instead, I'm running backwards and just terrible defense right there. I'm not really proud of what I just did. But he was picking up my blitz right here. We go back to the same defense. Decent. He's just trying to bomb us right now, right? It's like a lot of first down incompletion, second down incompletion, third down conversion. So I got to get a little better adjusting and, just get those stops because we're playing good defense, right? There's nothing really open. Right here, he's going to just motion his running back out. When people do this, they're really just trying to flood this side. They'll go like speed out or table route right here, zig route or, a streak, and then like a corner route right here just to flood all these zones right here. It's very hard to defend. You're going to see if we end up getting pressure, we do, right? He goes what exactly I called. So I played this defense before. It's tough to move on it in the offense that he's in. Right here just goes into bunch. I'm expecting some type of, just drag in, post, streak, or he could just go the other way around. He could go boom, 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 and then in route here. That's really the two things in bunch that there is. If I'm being real, right? That's the two things that you have. You can obviously do some drags and some underneath patterns, but that's the two things you can have. And he ends up going the same concept I kind of just drew up. Instead of going streak right here, he goes corner route. You see right here, look how switch stick impacts the game. Pretty lazy combo, not the best combo by him. Missed read as well right here. But we switch stick on and take away the corner route. And like I said, this is a defensive stalemate. We're both adjusting really, really well. Right here, speed out, nice read. We end up catching it with a KO. So I go speed out right there. We're expecting him to eventually see how I go. Look at the chess match right here. I go speed out, first play, complete it. This just goes to show, okay, where's his switch stick at and where's his adjustments at? Because what I'm expecting right here is him to switch stick onto this defender, just run outside, right? Take away the speed out that I just threw. Because I could go back to it, right? So you're going to see we go streak, out route. Just simple flood concept to beat a cover 2 and or aggressive switch stick. So you're going to see the combo. And then when you have backside stuff, we just have simple drag and a post. I got to eliminate this post and do an in route. But you're going to see, boom. He gives us the same defense, right? And he switch sticks, right? I had a feeling, I thought he was going to switch stick here. But he switch sticks there. I missed the read. Had a touchdown. Sometimes you just got to get a little aggressive once in a while and do a couple of streaks and read their switch stick and see if they give it up. Right here, corner route, tight read, we'll take it. Not the way we want to live, but we'll take it, right? I really do miss my pass lead elite. This offense is 100 times better with pass lead elite, in my opinion. See right here, over aggressive switch stick. We finally catch him, and no, I'm missing the read again, right? I keep missing my reads. I told you I wasn't comfortable. To be fair, though, I was just reading this defender, and I don't know. It was match. He messed up, but it's all good. We're going to continue moving the ball right here. He mans up our backside post, and he switch sticks off. But here's the thing. I want you to pay attention. I have this tight end drag on the field. Like, it's a nice combo. Honestly, it really is. I have this table route, which, boom, I could throw. He switch sticks onto, right? I could still throw this for 5 to 6 to 7 yards. And then I know he's going to stay back here. He mans up his user to the post again. But I have this slant. I have this drag early, but not late. So what you're gonna see next play is I'm gonna attack it right here. You're gonna see what I do. You're gonna see what I do. I started cooking him a little bit on this drive. We're gonna go back to a similar type play. Watch what we do right here. This time, instead of the drag, we're gonna put a slant, and we put triangle on the out to really just. He's not even gonna get open. He's just pulling this defender and taking him out the play. So I'm able to boom hit that slant right there. Had he adjusted, put a safety and a hook, might have been cooked, right? But he doesn't. We hit the slant this time. He was in no man's land. He was stuck. He could have maybe switched it onto this defender and taken away him. But if that was the case, then I was gonna just throw this out to the sideline. So you see right here, we're getting a lot of time, important, and then we have baby routes. Right here, what he did, remember earlier in the game, he went with like a hard flat. Let me pause it 1 second. He went with like just a simple hard flat right here, and then a cover 3, and then like a kind of like a hook going this way. I had a feeling he might have adjusted for that play, so this is a lucky guess, right? Sometimes you gotta do like streaks to clear him out. We're gonna have the streak. He goes vert hook right here. This is why doubles is so good, because I could have had a zig route right here. Instead, he goes vert hook, cloud, and then just a half right here, right? And he's screwed at this point. I have the fade going to the sideline, which is such a great play, and we end up throwing it and catching it. So that was just a little bit of the mental chess match, reading the switch stick, reading the adjustments versus a high-level player. If you want more gameplay of this video, we'll get it edited and we'll drop the full version of it. Smash that like button. Go check out Madden Academy now. Get the 9 to 16 spaces. Really help you visualize the game. Helps me visualize, Madden and some of the route combos that I make. I don't run the same route combos as everyone else. I do, and then I put my little twist on it, right? Everyone's in zone. You got to just hit those soft spaces of the zone. Everyone's switch stick is so good. So you got to really just dumb down the game and play a little more safe if you want to get more wins. So I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, peace.